everybody, it's Riley.
And it's Kiara.
Just want to pop in for a quick second to say we see everything that's going on in the world. Take a quick second to check out the links in our description to help out those that are in need and enjoy the show. We birthday to you. Happy birthday to us. Yeah. Happy birthday to Kiara. Happy birthday.
Thank you. The cursive way.
Oh my god,
I'm
period.
hollering at that.
I had to give you a rendition that I know that you would never hear ever.
Exactly.
I tried to Fergify it for you.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I knew I felt somebody. I was like,
Yeah, the spirit of Fergie kind of took over.
Wow, and I would want nothing more for my birthday.
Welcome to Six Songs 4, everybody. We're recording on a very, very special day. It is the diva's birthday.
Yes, it is.
And
It is
she's
my birthday.
glowing. Don't
Yes,
you
I am.
agree? Comment if you agree that she's glowing.
Clap if you agree. But yes, it is my birthday. Very, very special day. It is not technically my golden birthday, but I'm kind of treating it like it's my golden birthday because my golden birthday sucked.
And you're living your life like it's golden.
Very that. The Jill Scott DVD brief is gonna go crazy. It's gonna go crazy.
It's gonna go so crazy.
But yeah, this is coming out after my birthday party, so I'm sure it was amazing. Thank you all for coming out. And love you deep. But that's not the reason we're here. We just had to get that out of the way.
Absolutely. I could not address the diva without acknowledging
that's fair.
The reason that she's here.
Because this is the first time we're talking today, so
literally,
I would have said something. I would have been like, "So, are you gonna say your birthday?"
No,
or,
I had
I'm that girl.
I had something in store for you. I had something special for you.
Like one time, I had a friend that like was talking to me all day and like hadn't said happy birthday to me, and I was like, "Okay, so are we gonna address it or not?"
Yeah. Are you just gonna like pull out like $5,000 at the end of the day and be like, surprise?
Like, that's okay if you're delaying it for a reason. Also, like some people I'm sure are waiting just until they see me tonight, which is like completely fine because like, whatever. But yeah, anyways, thank you for the birthday wishes, everyone. Thank you, Riley. You're my fave. I love you so much.
You're my fave.
I wish you were here, but you know,
I wish I was there.
Anyways, that's okay. Let's start with the diva.
Yeah. Okay, because as you can see, the title is 6 Songs for Working 9 to 5, and while the diva could have been Dolly Parton,
it's not.
We decided that she actually works too much, and we decided to flip it and give a diva that decided to completely stop working, and that is the Avon lady, Rihanna. Miss Rihanna.
So when we say work, we mean specifically in the music industry. We are choosing to ignore her many other ventures.
Yeah, for reasons
this
unlisted.
Yeah, which that's not shade because I was a Savage X Fenty member for genuinely like 3 years. And then I've tried her makeup, but I don't really wear makeup, so like that was a long time ago.
I will go like it.
Okay, literally did. So put on some damn lip gloss and I kept it pushing. How many of you can say the same? Anyways, so Rihanka. I call her Rihanka because Arianka, which I'm wearing my Arianka shirt for the listeners.
What are you willing to do? What?
Why
Tell me what you're willing to do.
the way we still sing that, like that is
She
kiss it better, baby.
she
I
took
love
several
Rihanna.
bites.
She did.
I love Rihanna.
I love Rihanna. Okay, let's get into it.
Let's get into it because she starts off from the island. She is from. Is she from?
Barbados.
I was gonna say, is she from Barbados or
Barbados.
is she from Watch? Girl, if we wrong, we're
It's Barbados.
okay. Great, good.
Yeah, which is sickening. Slay. She was 16,
Coconuts.
y'all. Coconut. She was she was 16. She got discovered. I wrote this down because it was crazy to me. She got discovered by like worker employee who like saw her sing. Actually, I thought I wrote it down, but I didn't write it down, so it's off the cuff. She saw her sing like I'm pretty sure just like out in public somewhere, and then was like, Jay-Z needs to hear this. When he was working at Def Jam. And then the rest is history. Had a
Period.
meeting with Jay-Z. Apparently she had other meetings, but then Jay-Z was like, so like the meeting went so well that basically like by the end of the meeting she was like, yo girl, it's you. No
Mm-hmm.
shade. Like so yeah, I didn't as a kid, I didn't realize she was this young. Like, because as a kid
It's
everyone looks so
crazy
old.
to think about.
She looked like a full-fledged 25-year-old to me.
But
Um,
she's painted on this first album cover. Like Mama
Mama.
is like,
Snatched. Truly fab. Like, they don't do it like this no more. Like, also,
and
I really do love, like, the type, like, Music of the Sun. That's such a beautiful album cover.
mm-hmm.
Obviously, the hit from this album was Pon de Replay, which
Baby,
still bangs to this.
like
That's an iconic debut. That's up there
honestly,
with Crazy in Love.
and something that we will see with Rihanna is, and something that I will argue about Rihanna as we go through like the hits from her albums, she is like really the last singles girl.
Yeah.
Like Rihanna has the best singles. She picks the best singles. Like she
Yeah. She had music hearer. Because
Pondering
that's, yeah. Like, it's actually, well, I would say Pon de Replay was the hit, the single, whatever. But if it's Loving That You Want, you may also know that song.
baby. La 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 dee dee da dee dee da dee day.
So when you're going, whenever you're lonely. Yeah, that's sickening. I listened to this one. I feel like it wasn't that memorable
Yeah.
besides those singles.
It's really islandy. She's from the like it's like
Bury that down.
Barbados down. Like
She has a cover of You Don't Love Me. It was cute.
it's fine.
It was fine.
That stood out to me, Willing to Wait.
Girl, I put that on my too. I said she kind of gagged me a little bit.
She kind of went crazy on Willing to Wait a little bit. Like that actually
Kind of
goes.
taking it. Music of the Sun, I felt like it was sampling Rhythm of the Night, and I forgot to look it up.
I'm screaming.
But we will
Thought
put.
that. Well, I don't know. I
It
forgot.
felt like I wrote that down because I was like, this sounds like that, but maybe not. Maybe it just sounds that. But Let Me, I thought it was cute, very cute bop. But why is she singing about sex as a 16-year-old?
Well,
but y'all know how it was.
Even y'all were there.
Years ago.
We were there. Well,
we were there. But anyways, yeah, Music of the Sun, very cute debut. I feel like it's very solid, even though there's not that many memorable songs. I feel like if you were there and you listen to it, like you're like, oh, she knows what she's doing. She can make a hit. She can make a bop. She can do a cover. She can like it was a very solid, well-rounded debut that I think really set her up for success.
And Rihanna definitely changed the game in terms of like women's voices in radio. There was really nobody that sounded like her. There's still nobody that really sounds like her. So
truly, and I think even as a kid, I have to say this because I remember people being like, Rihanna can't actually sing like that, and I actually do not think that is true. Especially the more that I've listened to like her entire discography, like that was kind of propaganda. Like
A little
She
bit.
don't sing that much no more,
Yeah.
obviously.
She can't
But like,
like blow, but she can sing.
yeah, no, Rihanna knows what she's doing, and I think people who think that are kind of ignorant. Like that's not true. Just listen to her first album, girl. She kind of was eating out the
I'm
gate.
sorry.
But anyway, so then we move on to A Girl Like Me, which mama.
SOS, please. Someone help me.
Let me tell you something. Don't put this on around me, bitch. It's gonna get real bimbo. It's gonna get real ghetto, real cute, real cutesy.
Ba,
Cause
ba, 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 ba,
this
ba, ba.
song, bitches are still waiting to make a song like this.
Exactly.
She did it not once but twice. The first single off your first albums are this iconic, still to this day hit. Like I
Iconic. Like the singles girl.
girl,
The
like
singles girl.
holy shit. The only bitch that was really competing was Beyonce. The really like if we really want to get
In
into it,
terms of releasing singles, baby, she
there was no
literally
other
is like,
bitch.
she's like has 10 or like 11 number one Billboard hits, and she technically has only like was recording for what,
Girl, not that long.
more than a decade, just like a little over a decade.
Mama,
That's
we've
legendary
only seen
shit.
that in who else, mama? Who else class? Mariah Carey. Because
Let's
as much as Beyonce is influential, yo, you would be shocked to know that she doesn't have that many number one hits.
Yeah.
That's what when we say the number ones don't matter sometimes. In Beyonce's case, that is the case. She only has like 8, I think.
Yeah. I don't know how many it is include. I think she has some with Destiny's Child, but I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, I'm not including that one.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
actually, maybe I am including. I don't
Maybe,
know.
I don't know. But still, like Rihanna is a singles girl, and you cannot like SOS
There's kind
is
of no
the
one doing it
perfect.
like her.
I have to mention that this song is a sample of
Oh,
another iconic bop, Tainted Love by
of
Soft
course.
Cell, which is a cover of Tainted Love by, I forgot the original artist, but the 80s version that we know and love is actually
Yeah.
a cover of a song from the 50s. So
Wow.
generational shit,
Yeah.
but girl,
No
this
shade. She took it.
she kind of freaked it a little bit.
Because I do love. I now that you said that, I don't know which version is the one that I love, but I love that song. I guess.
No, the one that we all know is the Soft Cell 80s version, the tune like that,
Okay, yeah,
the one
that's
that's directly sampled this.
yeah. Let me tell
Sample.
you something, Mama. I do know that her record label for whatever reason didn't want to give her like any money for this video. So she said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna use my own money and I'm gonna make it." So if you actually look at the video, it is pretty simple in terms of the concept.
Have not. I need to look at the
But
video. The
sometimes
videos on the
serving
Patreon when we go, when we.
she looks incredible, bitch. I like fab isn't even the fucking word, bitch. Like bitches do not come out the gate like just this polished. And the thing is, like, I'm saying out the gate because like Beyonce, look, she had Destiny's Child to really like evolve and like become a solidified solo star. So they kind of started around the same time. Like this is her debut was 2005, Beyonce's 2003.
3.
But it's like, but this girl is 18. Like,
Yeah, no, really, no music. That's a very fair point. Like, no experience in a group to like kind of mold her. Like, kind of just came in the gate swinging,
girl, and knocking bitches out left and right. No
like
shade. Like,
right hook, left hook.
and even like, well, the other song from this album that you might know is Unfaithful.
And I know that she's like,
But I didn't think it was very memorable besides the singles,
hmm.
to be honest.
But once again, the singles carry the album, and a lot of her, especially in the early career, like the singles were what made the album.
Yeah, I agree. And that's okay. Because truthfully, like those two singles were enough. SOS
Exactly.
and Ponder Replay.
Who I was gonna say, a lot of who gives a fuck. Like the single is a bop, and it's better than a lot of people's entire album. So like I don't give a
Okay.
fuck,
That's if your single is good. Yeah. Yeah. Um so I'm calling attention to the years because I think it's very important.
baby.
2005, Music of the Sun. 2006, A Girl Like Me.
It is so funny to
2007,
Good Girl Gone
Good Girl
Bad.
Gone Bad.
It's so funny to think that we are in a Rihanna drought when there was a period where there was a Rihanna monsoon like every year. album. Like what?
Because real ones know that's why she's gone. Like they worked her ass to the motherfucking bone, y'all. Only bitches that was releasing an album every year like that are boy bands. Like One Direction is kind of the only girls that was doing that. Like 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015. Like it was boom, 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 boom. Like that's crazy for one person.
Yeah.
And it's also like it kind of makes sense why her albums at the beginning weren't very memorable because it's like, bitch, they were pumping them out.
Exactly. Like you gotta like that's the point. Like
Like, whoa.
you have to realize that all of this happened so fast, and she became a megastar within 3 years because Umbrella Ella A.
Girl. When I tell
Baby,
you I still hear that song to this day out in the world, like that is paying her bills to this day.
like,
Just
and,
Umbrella alone.
and you want to talk about Rush? This song literally, the drums is literally a garage band Apple loop. Like, it's like
Really?
the you can pull that up in
I'm
GarageBand right now
cracking up.
today. Like that is a Apple. Like they were pumping it out. Like, but still,
Wow.
it goes because the concept, her performance, this video. I remind you, of course, I have very vivid memories of because like I
That
was.
bob, she cut that motherfucking hair into a motherfucking bob and got to work, y'all.
This is sort of when she becomes like a fashion girl. Like this is like when we
Yeah.
start to see
So she's
Rihanna the
probably
fashion
what?
diva.
She's like 19 at this point.
I believe so. Yeah, somewhere around there. I don't think she's 20 yet.
Yeah. Maybe when it was recorded. I don't know. But the gag is, y'all, she said, okay, the last two albums, look, the singles might have been the tea, but we gonna make it to where there's a little bit more meat on this bone.
I was literally about to say she definitely took a couple steps up on this album because
Because
there are way more hits that did not hit, but that are hits on this
I would
album.
say 80% of this album
I agree.
goes the fuck off.
I agree. I agree. I agree 100%.
Because the one, two, three, four, five, yeah, the five run, bitch.
First five songs, insane.
Oh my god, Umbrella, push up on me, banger. First of all, the way that you feel. Okay, I'm not gonna act like I know the words.
I'm
Don't
screaming.
stop the music. Don't put that on around me, bitch. Don't put that around me.
My Puerto Rican gonna come out. She not even
Cause
she not even Rihanna not even Puerto Rican, but I'm gonna give you a little sauce. I'm gonna give you a little sauce.
like when that comes on, bitch, I am the doll. I'm the diva. Like, don't piss me off. Breaking dishes, but break,
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 break.
break, 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 break.
We
Don't piss
breaking
me off,
down. Don't play.
girl.
And then
Now,
shut up and drive.
I think that is arguably kind of her most ambitious single.
Shut
If
up
you
and
think about
drive.
it, yes.
Hmm.
The rock influences came out of nowhere. Like, I don't think anyone was expecting her to make a song like that, to be
And
honest.
she really freaked it. Like,
Did down.
cause like she's like sex kitten in this song. Like,
It's kind of crazy. And like her hair, I'll never figure her hair in this video. But also just calling a song Shut Up and Drive on the album called Good Girl Gone Bad, which she's notoriously very like young. And I feel like this sort of switch, it's interesting that it happens in 2007 because if you are aware, that's kind of when Britney started,
hmm,
changing. And I think it's really interesting because like what was going on in 2007.
girl, girl, the
But I think
recession.
for Rihanna, it was very like she was over it. She was tired of her albums not being thought out besides the singles. And she took that to heart, bitch. Because even Hate That I Love You, which not
That's
my fave,
it's a
but
skip for me, but it's
it's a
cute.
skip for me, but the girls know it.
It's cute. Yeah, I hate that I love you. Yeah.
And Neo at that point was a pretty recognizable name. So
Oh
I'm
my
like, I
god,
can't
Neo,
I
Neo
can't fault
Diva,
her for that.
the Neo Diva debrief.
We are not doing that. No.
I know
Anyway,
what you are, Diva. No, I'm kidding. Um,
but then I skip it and go to Say It because that's my shit. Don't put that on around me. It's gonna get very high school typical teeny bopper, yeah.
Teeny
Sing,
bopper.
da, 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 no,
I love teeny
da.
bopper. That word is. I'm gonna put that in my pocket. I like that one.
That's,
There are
I
two
don't
more
remember what.
songs that I have to. There are two songs I have to mention.
Please.
These two songs are Rehab, which this is when JT was everywhere. He was hot, and I'm not gonna lie, I was there. Future Six Love Songs era.
Well, yeah,
I was there. We were all there. So
we were all there.
Rehab, there you go. It sounds like a Justin Timberlake song. Also have to talk about Question Existing because this is
Okay,
like
yeah.
the first peak where we get into like Rihanna sort of having these moments where she questions the world and like in a
Mhm,
like very big sort of setting. Love
mhm.
Question Existing.
That I was gonna say, I actually was like, when I really sat down to listen to it, I was like, wow, this was actually
Very profound.
very personal and profound for this era. But I guess it makes sense because it's like Good Girl Gone Bad. You can imagine that there was a reason why that she decided to do that. And I feel like she, for the first two albums, it very much did give Good Girl. I actually do have, I'm pretty sure her first two albums on vinyl because I want to own her whole discography because I think regardless of them being kind of unmemorable as full projects, like I think it's still history.
Yeah,
Um
totally.
anyways,
For the singles alone. Come on
mama.
now.
Cause yeah. Anyways, but I have to mention, well, also Rehab, I wish I heard that song more. But Disturbia?
How could I wait? I'm not
That's on the
looking at
list.
I'm not looking at the deluxe.
Let me tell you something. I actually, fun fact, I went to a club once and they were having like a lip sync for the audience, and I was a participant and I won because of this song.
Baby, this I the video changed
Girl,
me as a person.
what's wrong with me? Why
Why
do
do
I
I
feel
feel
like
like
this?
this?
I'm going crazy now. I
Like
did have a friend once text me the lyrics of that, and I literally was like, What do you mean? Like, are you
yeah.
okay?"
I'm like, what's happening here?
I was like, "What?" Anyway,
She kind of played.
no, Disturbia, girls could never, have never, will never.
We'll never. And now that I'm
Uh,
looking at the deluxe, we also got to talk about Take a Bow
we have
because
to. You look so dumb right
you look crazy. Like
now. One of
she
the funniest
slayed
fucking songs of all time. Like, she's starting a song with "You look so dumb right
so
now,"
dumb.
standing
Are you
outside
dumb?
my house. Are you?
Stop the motherfucking music. You. Are you dumb?
And then the bridge. And the award for the best lie goes to you, baby.
Goes to you for
For
making
making
me
me believe that
that you
you could be
faithful.
faithful
Oh,
to me. Let's hear your speed out. No, y'all, I'm
this
sorry,
is
like,
literally her irreplaceable.
T.
Neo and everything, the Neo and everything, the Neo of it all.
He wrote that song?
Yeah, I think so. He produced it, didn't
Down. Okay, now I can, yeah. That's hilarious.
he? Yeah,
That's
this is
hilarious.
her Neo. This is kind of
And no shade, but it's taking it. I don't really like Irreplaceable like that.
for that to the left.
No,
Like I can't
that's
even.
not the original version. You can't
But
stream that version.
that's when I sing irreplaceable. I sing to the left. So
Everything you on and I back do that. Yeah, real ones know.
don't touch. So we move on.
Yeah, but Go Girl Gone Bad, like, I need y'all to understand, one of the most iconic bobs in history. Also,
Bob watch.
that lean,
My bitch pose is nasty. She
that
said
lean and that bang, bitch.
Tyra is gagging.
No, like, she would have won America's Next Top Model, and we all know it.
Oh god, yeah.
Anyway, then we get to 2009. She took a 2-year break.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big album. I'm sure she was on tour.
Mm-hmm.
And then she said, "You know what? Fuck all the nonsense. I'm bad now. I'm finna get edgy.
This
I'm finna give
is
you rock influences. I'm about to give you literally, like, y'all, my reign under,
diva.
baby." And the gag is, the whole album is kind of taking it.
I was when I re-listened to her entire albums, I was very shocked to realize how great this album is. Like this is the first top tier Rihanna album, top to bottom. James Fauntleroy, You Will Always Be Famous. Like she is going in on every song. Every song is dark and moody.
Hmm.
Obviously, that sort of reflects what was happening in her life at the time, but like very dark, very moody, emotional. Like it's crazy.
Literally, like the also I never really thought realized how much of like not a concept album per se, but there's a little like elements of like theatrics. Like the first song is literally just like "Welcome to the Madhouse" or whatever, and uh then we get into it, and it's like, first of all, bitch,
And
yeah,
it's kind of
yeah, yeah.
so hot.
I'm sorry, that's my shit.
It
That Rihanna Rain just won't let up, girl.
it literally won't.
It literally did not
Like at this time, like
for
her
another 10 years.
this is like when we get and this is like the birth of like Rihanna having like swagger on a track, like when she's not like a cute girl but like she's like
Yeah,
fuck you, suck my dick. Like this is like
basically,
that
yeah.
Rihanna. Like
This is the
ooh,
Rihanna we kind of know right now, to
this
be
is
honest.
this is ignorant Twitter Rihanna. Like this is the birth of her. Like this is like fuck you bitch. Like this is where we literally get the Navy. We get the Navy on this album. Like
Yeah. Though, like, I mean, Good Girl Gone Bad truly was like what it was, but this was like the thesis. Like, this proves that she stayed bad and she stayed like edgy and like at the forefront of so many things. Like, she became the cultural icon that I think we know her as today on this album.
absolutely. I have
That
to say
Rihanna Rain just won't let up.
I have to say, bitch, she literally took maybe 2 years instead of 1 year from
Yeah.
this album. So this is 2007. Last one was 2007. This one's 2009. And then she said, "The wait is over. The wait is over. I know you girls have been waiting. Oh, wait your turn. Like I live." Um, Firebomb.
Girl, Rockstar 101. She said, Slash, get in the booth.
Come here. I got
Come
something for
here.
you.
Cause gag. Russian roulette eats. Firebomb eats. Rude boy still
We
eats.
singles. The singles, girl. The
Every
singles
album,
diva. Every
girl.
single from the app, like all of Rihanna's singles are ironclad.
I heard Rude Boy in the club last night.
I would have gagged. Like,
It was definitely the Super Bowl version.
oh, okay.
But still.
But still, goes off.
Te amo, te amo.
Okay, period.
Anyway,
Read none.
I mean, not literally. She gonna give you one, at least one where she's singing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Where she's giving you a little ballad
A
moment.
little something.
Stupid in Love as well,
Yeah,
because she
G4L. We
won.
get the Navy. We not a we wait. We're not an army. Better yet, a Navy. Better yet, or something.
Yeah,
Come on now.
but no, literally, like, down. This is a great album. Love
The
the
last song,
album
once
cover.
again, her getting like
Oh
super
yeah,
questioning the world and shit. Like I love when Rihanna
very.
gets like deep.
I never realized this, but very Mariah coded.
I'm screaming. Yeah, the end of her albums being sad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you know, you know. Um, then we go. Now, let me tell you something. I have to take a moment. I have to take a moment. There
Take all
are
the time you
few.
need.
There are few albums that have been so personally relevant to me than Loud. Cause bitch,
She pissed everywhere. She was pissing everywhere.
shit
He was
everywhere.
everywhere. She pissed
Baby,
on everybody's careers. Like
when
what?
I was 10 years old and saw that this bitch had dyed her hair fire truck red, still in a bob, because she had cut her hair off for rated R. It was like short, a pixie cat moment. But then she comes back, she puts on that red wig, bitch. There was literally no one more fab. There was literally no one to this day. Like literally, if you have red hair, I am calling it your Loud era. I had a Loud era. I'm sure we will be putting pictures here. Like I think everyone should have a Loud era at least once. I don't honestly. This is kind of breaking news. I don't think I'm gonna do it again ever again.
Period.
It was truly an era. Um,
Rihanna's not having another loud era.
no, and it was truly a moment. And I think like Also, the album cover, kind of, I think it's my favorite.
Fenty, this is like Fenty Beauty. What is it? The red town. Like this is like makeup
Yeah, no, like
town.
this is like, I'm sorry, y'all. First of all, also she was loud as fuck. Like it's giving B Day. Like if this is one of the loudest albums of all time, bitch. Because bitch, she's screaming.
Yeah.
Nah, nah, nah. Come on,
Esther Dean, come on now.
come on. Shout out to you, this girl.
You will always be famous. Also, the
But also
Esther
like,
Dean DVD brief.
ooh,
Gonna go
T.
crazy.
But even like, what's my name? Like, hey, boy, I really wanna see if you can go down with a girl like me.
And then also, once again, the singles girl. The first two songs, a 1-2 punch of hit singles.
Mind you, she got about 3 more. So
On
on this album. No, this is when she said, mind you, she said, girl, no shade, but I'm gonna make an album of singles.
Yeah, she said, okay. Now she was like, y'all, Rude Boy went off, but maybe I don't know how the critical reception was to. I mean, I feel like it's one of her best albums, but maybe the public wasn't trying to be into all that. She was like,
Yeah.
I definitely feel like she was definitely like, I'm finna fuck all this deep shit. Y'all getting some pop shit, and I'm finna be everywhere. Fuck y'all.
It's funny because I'm like, I do wonder why she decided on calling it loud, because like, was it because of the sound? Was it because of her hair? Was it because she was smoking? I don't know.
Smoking that loud, baby. That's what it was.
So, baby, when I tell you, it took me way too long to realize that she sampled Avril Lavigne and
What?
Cheers. Cheers.
Which Avril Lavigne song?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah. Oh
yeah,
god, yeah.
yeah. With you,
Word.
bitch. And that's why she's in the video. Like I always was like, why the fuck is this bitch? But I thought, Rihanna's friends with everybody, so I just was like, okay, it's like, and
Cheers to the freaking
really,
weekend.
that's my shit. I'm sorry, that's my shit.
It is a
I
skip for me,
drank
but
that,
it's cute.
yeah, yeah, and don't. No, it's getting coyote ugly up in here, no Tyra. Only up from here, no downward spiral.
I love the accent. Like
No, this is my shit. This is my shit. This is my shit. This is my shit. I'm sorry, that's my shit. Like, if y'all could probably give me a drink if you put that on.
it is a skip for me, but I support you in enjoying it. It's like it's
I
kind
feel
of.
like if you were drunk, it would make
I
it.
would kind of live. I can't
You know,
even.
like,
I can't even
it's
lie.
just a cute little party song. Fading.
Mm.
It's cute. Skip for me.
La 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 la.
This
La 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 la.
I am going to be literally screaming. Want you to make me feel like I'm the only girl in the world. Like I'm the only one in the world. Or whatever. Like I'm the only one in the world. She got into her dance pop bag,
I
because
was gonna say.
let's not forget, this is where that started, 2010, y'all. Because mama.
Honestly, 2000 rated R is a little like dubsteppy too. Like I feel like it's some it kind of predated dubstep a little bit. Like she
Yeah.
ate.
She's kind of always been ahead of everything.
She
Like she is the diva.
yeah.
And even more so than Beyonce, because Beyonce takes so long to do her shit. Sometimes, in different ways, but like
Sometimes
sometimes.
that means some.
Talk about loud in this California king bed. I used to
Money
hate that
long
song.
for real.
I used to hate that song because I thought, I was like, she's doing way too much. I'm sorry, I live for that song now.
It's cute.
It's so funny to me because she was literally just screaming. Like, I kind of live when a bitch just screams. Like, stop all that whispering shit. Let's scream.
Let's scream.
Now, when Man Down comes on, you can't tell me I'm not from the island. I am from Barbados. I am from the Caribbean, bitch. I didn't mean to end this life. I know it wasn't right. I didn't. I've literally done it for karaoke. Like, that's my shit. And I do the accent, of course. And suck my firearm. I didn't mean to let him down.
I didn't mean to.
To turn back now. No.
Rum
No.
pa pa pum. Rum pa pa pum.
man down. They say me no ram pa pa pam ram pa pa pam ram pa pa pam. This is where down down. You I am a criminal,
Criminal.
criminal, criminal. Oh, Papa mercy. Oh, I am a criminal. Oh, please to the judge, give me minimum. No, literally, like, do not turn that song around me. I am literally from Barbados. Like,
Coconuts everywhere.
coconuts everywhere. Why did she make a song about killing someone?
I live.
And the
I
thing is,
live.
I fully believe she could. Like, don't play with her.
And then, okay, it's raining men, fat bitches.
One of the most out of pocket Nicki Minaj lyrics for sure. Like, top 10. Why did she say that?
If I was Martha Wash, I would have her head. Are you crazy?
What do you mean?
Are you
Okay,
crazy?
like, I don't see the correlation.
No. She was in the song It's Raining Men, the Weather Girls. It's
No.
raining men.
Oh, so she's calling those bitches fat?
Yes. It's raining men, fat bitches.
I never, like, obviously I know, like,
Yeah.
the reference, but I just never understood, like, I don't
Why
think I've
would
ever
she
seen what they
do
look
that?
like. That is so out of pocket.
Why would she
And the fact that
say that?
Rihanna kept it on the album is so funny to me. Like, I'm sorry, like, there's something about the mid 2010s or mid 2000s, or I'll say early to mid 20, whatever, before, like, people really couldn't say shit like that no more. It's just such an interesting singular time. Like,
She was
I don't
so
think Nicki
different.
Minaj can say fat bitches now. Like, I think it would be too crazy. Why did she say, like, it's just like, she's
Bitch, you
so
nappy
irritating.
headed hoes need a perminator. What
Girl,
the fuck?
she's
Like,
crazy. Love that song though.
oh god.
Underrated.
No, Raining Man goes crazy. It does.
Wow, that is, it's raining men, fat bitches. It's just, I
The
can't.
Nikki debrief is we have to do it eventually, but we'll get
We
there.
do, we will one day.
We'll get there.
Raining Men, yeah, we love that. Complicated. Now, Kylie Jenner,
I was gonna say fuck Kylie Jenner.
how did you feel when she got you together? If you don't know what we're talking about, there, Kylie Jenner tweeted at the time, if she was like, I'm seeing Rihanna tonight. I hope she does Complicated. If she doesn't do Complicated, I'm gonna be so upset. And then Rihanna said, well, don't come.
Well, don't come. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing it. And why? Because she's screaming on it. Why would she do that song like? And she's like, no.
It really gives literally like she did one take and that was done. Like, she was irritated.
Like all the air in her lungs was used on this song.
Now, okay, Love the Way You Lie. Because I'm skipping Skin, no shade.
Okay. It's unfortunately a hit. It is a hit.
It is because the version with Eminem, like the one that everyone knows. I'm sorry, like, I kind of do love that song and I actually know every word, but I was a child. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I didn't know.
You didn't know any better, right?
But then I got a little older and I listened to the lyrics and I said, this is a little violent.
This is Eminem is scary, and I don't like people who like
yeah.
go up for Eminem. I'm like, this is
I
like,
don't like it. Because I never
it's
did
giving Sandy Hook. No shade. I'm so sorry, but like,
like
it's giving that.
It's scary.
It's a
I
little.
don't like Eminem.
It's a
We're
little
lambs
much.
over here, baby. We don't do that.
Exactly. Why you so obsessed with me, bitch? Anyway.
So, anyways, Loud, like, y'all should know at this point, y'all can't say shit about Loud to me. Like, that is like probably to this day my favorite Rihanna album. Like, the era. Like, it was just the era. Because we have to include We Found Love because her hair was still red because she was pumping these bitches out. And technically, We Found Love.
Well, We Found Love on the next one, but this is
But it happened like while she was on tour for Loud. Like,
I was gonna say, well, the album that We Found Love came out on is a year after this, so like it very much is in the same time.
Quite literally, like, yeah. So now, We Found Love, favorite Rihanna song of all time.
Really? I could live without hearing We Found Love every
That's
day.
my shit. No, I'm sorry.
Really?
Like,
that's fascinating.
That song is so beautiful and so perfect. And like, truly, 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 there will never be another song like that. Because like all the other songs that came after it were trying to be "We Found Love."
I do love describing places as hopeless. Like that is funny to
We
me.
found love in a hopeless place has never been more relevant
Yeah.
post global pandemic.
LOL.
Still haven't found love in a
I
hopeless
was gonna
place.
say, well, we ain't got the first part of the sentence, but
And that's why I think it's so genuinely, like, no funny shit, like actually beautiful. Like that song is gorgeous. The actual just lyrical message of that song is just so beautiful to me. And I just love that song. It's so beautiful. It's so, and then like obviously like the dun dun dun, like it's just a perfect dance song. And truly, like, if I had to sum up the mid 2010s in one song, it'd be this one.
mm,
You couldn't escape it, quite frankly.
mm. That's a
Calvin
good
Harris,
question.
this is probably, that is a good question. This is probably when I found out about you, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Um thought he was black for a really long time. I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front. Just because I think I always assumed if you were talented, you were black. If I
Well,
didn't know what you looked like.
clock that T.
Okay.
Clock that T.
Anyway, I guess we're just gonna move on to talk that talk. You're the one that I think about all that. Wait, okay.
A lot of these are like, for me, a lot of these are iconic, but they're like happy skips. Like they're
Yeah.
fine to listen to, but more than likely, I'm gonna skip them.
T. Where have you been? This is low key loud part 2, if we really want to get into it.
It's loud too. Yeah, it totally is.
My
Still
God.
very much in her EDM bag.
Wow.
Hollering.
Skip. No shade.
It is a skip.
I hear this in the club sometimes, and I feel like we got to pick a different one. No
Yeah,
shade.
no, babe. Talk
We
That
gonna
Talk is iconic to me. Once again, the singles girl.
could have controlled alt delete that.
She like, oh, I gotta pee. I gotta live. Cause Jay-Z will just like
Because he kind of laughs on the track too. Like he knew he was out of pocket.
like Jay-Z has a habit of saying crazy ass thing. Like, have you ever heard the 1 Minute Man remix, the Missy Elliott 1 Minute Man
No.
remix with Jay-Z on it?
No.
He literally is like, he's saying something like, bitch, I don't want your love and affection, some get your independent ass out of here. Question. Like he would just say anything. Like he's
irritating as fuck.
Jay-Z
Like I
is
can't.
ignorant as fuck.
I'm
Like
sorry. I know he's kind of controversial, but low key, I think he could be a diva because diva.
no shade.
Diva.
Drip intravenous. That's a
I know what you
diva.
are, diva.
What you are, diva. This half wig you be
I
having
fully
on.
believe that Beyonce has pegged him.
Oh my
You
god.
can't change my mind about that.
Absolutely.
Anyways,
okay, suck my cockiness, lick my persuasion.
I love it. I love it. I love it when you leave it. Oh no, boy, I want you. I love it. I love it. If y'all dropped it in the club, why aren't we dropping that in the club?
Babe,
Oh, I'll put that on my playlist.
do you know that I would disintegrate?
Yeah,
I would
very
disintegrate.
yeah. Last day on this earth vibes. Why I want you. The thing about Rihanna is like you could never take the island out her. Earn all this money, but they never take the island out me.
What is your problem? Oh my god.
I'm too quick.
Oh my god.
Cake, we're still waiting for the second half of the song, girl.
I'm actually so annoyed because I
the
mean,
fade
like,
out is
it's
so irritating.
obviously there. Y'all could have looped the beat. Y'all could have just copied and pasted the first cake for another like minute. Like it's
finish the song.
No, and the thing is, the song is already finished because they faded it the fuck out. So I know that there's more. They just being annoying.
That's how this was the beginning of petty Rihanna. Because like I was 11 and I remember bitches being mad. Like where this song. What the fuck? Anyway, incredible song. Probably would get played more at birthday parties if you finished the song.
I'm screaming.
Could have been in your bag, bitch, but you missed it.
Yeah. But
Uh,
for the most part, this album as a whole for me kind of is the singles and a few,
well,
like
yeah.
one other
The
song
first
maybe.
six, maybe. Yeah, something serious. Something serious. The last uh six. Well, I guess We Found Love is just a remix, but the last 5 and 6, girl, chop. Anywho,
Yeah.
did we get to unapologetic? Oh no, you know what she's like? Unapologetic.
What was
There's,
that?
I think it was Rihanna. It was somebody that like accidentally said it wrong, and it was like unapologetic. I'm gonna have to look that up.
That's so funny.
Um, but unapologetic, terrible cover. I'm sorry.
I kind of live.
I think if she just took the fucking words off, sickening.
Honestly, yeah. But
Like, ew.
I
God
love
damn.
I love the mug on this cover is insane. Like
No, we can
she's
barely see it.
but still, like that's kind of the intrigue of it. I don't
Mm.
know.
This Tony Braxton pixie cut, yeah.
Yeah, like come on. She's a wig girly for sure. Rihanna is a wig girly. It's like she can any kind of hair. She just do.
Now,
Fresh out the runway.
da 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 doo.
Love it, you come and get it. I know that you fucking with it. See me, you like it, huh? Damn it, never eyes. Ooh, like she.
Girl, this should have been the single. No shade.
This could have been a single 100%.
I see you up.
Let me. Can you talk about when she fucking did this at the Victoria's Secret show and then she fucking walked and was swinging her arm? I was like,
Everyone like is agree with that. That's the best Victoria's Secret show. Like, let's not fucking don't piss me off.
what is another Victoria's Secret show? I can't even think of one. I'm so sorry.
They've had singers every year since and before and after.
Are you
Oh
for
yeah,
real?
I'm so dead ass. I am
I
so dead ass.
literally cannot think of another Victoria's Secret performance from like a star. Rihanna
Girl,
freaked
she
it.
was not the first and she was not the last. Like
She
they had
freaked
some
it.
did down 2012. Y'all could have stopped there. No shade.
Yeah.
But no. Yes, 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 yes.
Sing, and then we get the singles diva. The singles diva.
Arguably, at this moment in time, go across the seas, bitch. This might be the one they say. Name a Rihanna song. Diamonds. Like
Really, like this? Okay, yeah.
this is a hit.
No,
Mama.
absolutely, like absolutely.
So Shira. Karaoke was never the same. I already know.
Once
Tonight.
again, a very sort of lower kind of power ballad in
Mm.
terms of like voice, but still,
This is
like
the first
she.
time one of her ballads kind of went. I feel like, is that true? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I don't know. I feel like when I think of Rihanna hits, maybe before this is kind of up tempo, mid tempo, like
I would say this is the
Rude
first
Boy's a
download.
little slow. Yeah, no, absolutely. I agree. I kind of think you're right.
Huh. Wow. And that's
Yeah,
crazy. And bitch, it was that good.
yeah.
Um,
She freaked it bad.
but the funniest part about this album to me is how like the dichotomy of all the singles. Because while Diamonds is going mega platinum, Love Song is going mega platinum in the streets. You know what I'm
Future,
saying?
you will always be famous. Like, I'm sorry.
No, yeah. But I did skip Pour It Up, which it's gonna get real ghetto.
It's gonna get real ghetto. And no, once again, Eminem was
Skip
like
it.
kind of Rihanna's work wife a little bit, but like
I'm
his
skipping it,
his,
okay.
his verse sucks. But if this song, like a man ruining a song, once again, like oh my
Yeah.
god,
6 songs for men ruining songs. Ooh.
oh, that's a
Actually,
very good one.
I'm writing that down.
6 songs for hating
6 songs
men.
for men ruining songs. Actually, I'll write it down
Slay.
when I watch it back. But Pour It Up, real ones remember the classical version that she did. That was I still think about that to this day. Like
Strip
that was
clubs
iconic.
and dollar bills, but I still got my money.
All I see is signs. All I see is dollar signs. Hey, yeah. Tomorrow's way too far away, and we can get back yesterday.
Slade.
She said, "I still do this EDM bag. I still do the EDM shit. Don't get it twisted."
One of my favorite David Guetta like songs.
Yeah, same.
Same.
Down eight.
What now?
Whatever it is, it feels like it's laughing at me through the glass of a two-sided mirror.
I love it when Rihanna gets deep. She
I love
eats
this
it
song.
up.
What?
I
Also,
don't know
wow.
where to go.
I don't know. So now. I actually did this song probably like a few years ago. Like, I don't know. But
Hmm.
I love that song. This was so funny to me. I've never really looked at it like this, but like the I would argue the biggest songs from this album are Stay and Diamonds
I would agree.
and Girl.
And they're
Two of
randomly
the
slow.
ballads.
Yeah, they're randomly like slow all of a
That's
sudden.
wild.
That's actually crazy to think about.
We don't have much to say, girl. It was a hit. You know it. Everybody knows it.
Everybody knows it. Mickey Echo
Karaoke with
freaked it.
talent
Where?
shows.
Oh God,
Never the
talent
same.
shows were never the same. Where's Mickey
Nobody's
Echo
business.
now? I don't know.
I don't know. Nobody's business. Oh, you're right. It's not
It
my business. We're gonna
it
move on.
it does eat, but we will move
It does
on.
get on the low ski, but that's all you're giving me.
That's all you'll get. Love Without Tragedy slays.
Slave.
Get it like she freaked this album. Get it over
She
with.
really did. She got
James
in her bag.
Fauntleroy, you will be out. You will always be famous.
She got in her bag, y'all. Like this is like a
If
great.
anybody can bring Rihanna out of retirement, God, please let James Fauntleroy be all over
Call
this.
that
Like,
woman.
please call him, work it out. I don't know what you have to do. It could be an
And the bag is
EP, a
y'all.
single, Rihanna, please.
So then she. Oh my god, we have been talking about Rihanna for an
I'm screaming.
hour. We were like, we're not gonna talk about her that long.
Like,
Crying.
but she's gaggy. Like,
She's gagging us. And then she actually took like a 4-year break, you guys.
can we okay, there is something I have to mention in between this because this is
Oh.
like I consider this a different era. There was an era where Rihanna was just randomly releasing singles after
Oh
Unapologetic.
yes. Yes.
So we get American Oxygen, we get 4 or 5 seconds, which might be my favorite Rihanna song ever,
That's a
maybe.
good one. That's a good one.
Um, and then we get Bitch Better Have My Money. And this
Hey
was like
yo. Yeah, yo.
ooh
Moolah la.
la la.
Hey yo. That accountant, I bet that wire transfer happened immediately
I,
upon hearing
I
it.
bet it did. Bitch better bitch. Why would why would bitch better have my money? Like
She was so irritated.
like a
Also, the
girl like me,
cover,
Rihanna would never. Like
yeah.
it's so, like she's a completely like evolved girl
And
now.
she
Like
was
it's insane.
dead ass. That's the
Like
thinking of
she
the song.
was
It's like
actually somebody. There was a bitch that better have had her money.
yeah.
So she made a
Now,
song called "Bitch Better Have My Money."
this is what you came for, baby.
Baby,
I might gag you a little bit. You know who wrote that song?
who?
Taylor Swift.
I think I've heard that. That
She was
sounds right.
dating Calvin Harris at the time.
Was she really?
Yes, she was.
Mm,
Yes, she was. Um, arguably her best song that she's ever wrote.
I'm screaming.
I
Um,
was,
listen, I slander Taylor Swift every chance I get.
yeah.
I'll give her 2 songs. I will give her Blank Space,
Mm-hmm.
and I will give her Shake It Off. That is all. That is it, and that is all. I'm sorry. Shake It Off. Come on. I might get. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but that is
That's actually surprising to
all.
me. I hate Shake It Off. So period.
I
Uh,
I unfortunately live. I do. I'm sorry.
I would give her "This Is What You Came For" and "Clean."
I don't know that one.
Well, that's for the real ones.
Okay.
And "Back to December." Then we're good. Well, anyway, we're not doing a Taylor Swift DVD brief.
We're.
Sorry,
I'm. Not, I
sorry
don't
about
care.
it.
I won't
I'm
care
sorry.
enough.
I
I'm
don't think I
sorry.
could ever get
I
Riley.
would. I would literally be silent the whole way through.
Yeah, I don't think I could get Riley to listen to a full Taylor Swift album.
Woo! It would be. It would take. We would have to start getting paid. Like y'all would have to pay
No,
me.
like for real. If you want us to do a Taylor Swift DVD brief, send this to all your friends so we can get popular enough to have a Patreon, and we will do it on Patreon.
Period. I also want us, if we're starting, when we start the Patreon, I also want us to go through music videos. Like we have to,
Oh yes,
because there's so many music videos that like I just forgot. Like that I'm gonna have to go back just with Rihanna. That I'm gonna have to go back and like
yeah.
rewatch.
Anyway, this is what you came for. I did have to mention that because that
Yeah.
is probably top in my top 5 as well. Because if Rihanna's there, that is what you came for.
Yeah, exactly. But there was like this weird era where she was just releasing singles and like people were thirsting for Rihanna music. This is like the first real break that we've had in her career since the beginning of her career. And
Yeah,
then we
her
get
magnum
we
opus.
get Braille, we get honestly, I still think that upon listening to her whole career, I still think that Rated R is kind of her magnum opus, but
Oh,
very close second.
I think it's her best album. I'm sorry. I
Down.
just think it is. I think it just top to bottom, no skips. I think.
I
Look at
disagree, but
which one? What'd you skip?
oh god, uh, I think I would skip Desperado. I'd
Oh
skip Yeah, I Said It.
my god!
Is this the deluxe? Let me look at the deluxe. Um, Good
I'm
Night
gagged.
Gotham is random. Yeah, there are a couple skips
I
on this for me.
heavily just. I actually like the only skip that I probably would skip is Higher because girl. Okay.
I love Higher.
Wow. Okay. So first of all, I come from that and diamond never stop me. No, 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 no. I know you try to. I come right in and going up your right doors to never I love
I know you
tonight.
tried. She snatched that. She snatched that song like from SZA, like she tried to snatch Joyride from Tinashe.
Ooh, did.
I'm
Did
screaming,
myself.
but you know what? She kind of freaked
Um,
it,
she did. Sorry,
unfortunately.
y'all follow through.
And
James Joyce.
I would rather be smoking weed every time you breathe, every time you kiss me. Don't say that you miss me. Just come get me. Like
Her vocal performance on this album, y'all. Please. Kiss It Better. People
was
say it's her best song.
was that a single?
I think so. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there was a video.
The singles girl. This is my one of my favorite Rihanna songs. Like she
Top
did.
five for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because what are you willing to do?
What are you? Let's wake that up. Like
Um, what are you willing to do? One of the best questions ever asked.
people hate on
Work.
work. I don't care. I
I
loved
begrudge
it.
it.
I loved it when it first came out. I got it literally the first time I heard it,
Me too.
and
Me too.
I've loved it. I've loved it ever since.
Like
I
this movie is so simple.
Yeah, but she went back to the islands.
Good.
People hate
Yeah.
on
Okay.
work, but you know what? You're just a hater. That song goes
And
crazy.
Drake. This is how you can get me to stream you. This in Mind by Beyonce.
I'm
Thanks.
screaming.
I'm sorry. I love Desperado. Monte Carlo. Take it
I'll listen to
easy.
it, but it's
Even
like
when I would, and I don't wanna go, and I don't wanna be alone. That's my
Did
shit.
Desperado.
And woo,
Now Woo goes crazy.
Travis Scott, you ate that.
Like
She said, "Let me stop being fucking bitch." That song is so fucking good. Like I don't think y'all understand. Like I bet she could never make you cry,
I bet.
'cause the heart on your or I don't know what the fuck she said.
I'm screaming, but still,
And then I
she
don't even
did it.
really love you. I don't even really care about you. I don't even really love you. I don't even really care about you no
No
more.
more.
No more. That's crazy to say. Like, what do you mean? Needed me, girl. We all know.
The girl on the video kind of outsold.
Yeah, yeah.
Whoa, she was kind of in her bag.
She got it gobbled her.
Give her a couple lessons with Seth Riggs. She could have been a star.
T. Yeah, I said it.
It's
Cute
a
little
skip for
vibe.
me.
I like it.
Mm.
I don't you know how excited. Hey, yeah.
And then she literally snatches another song. Just says, "How about you? I take the song that you did, word for word, bar for
So
bar, lick for lick, and how about I just sing it the exact same way and make it 10 times better? Why don't I
yeah.
just do that?"
And Tame Impala said, "Okay,
Yeah, thanks so much.
that
Tame
it's
Impala's
yours.
like, thanks so much. We appreciate it.
Say no more." No. When I tell you that song, quite literally, like when I got broken up with, I was listening to that song on repeat for like 20 hours. I'm not kidding. I
Yeah,
am not being
it
funny.
is it is such a good song.
Okay, Same Old Mistakes, girl.
She
She
freaked
freaked
it.
it, and one of her best songs, even though it's not really her song, but still, her vocal performance takes it.
Like
Sorry, Tame Impala.
I'm sorry, because she literally did it the same exact way Tame Impala did, but hers is just better. It just is. I'm sorry.
Kevin Parker, you know.
Shout out to you. Never Ending, love Never Ending. Underrated as fuck. It's pulling me apart this time. A little bit of a deep Rihanna moment again.
Yeah. Girl.
We gotta talk about it.
Love on the Brain.
Karaoke and talent shows once
Never,
again. Never was the same after this.
let me love on the brain. And she's never singing again.
No,
Let me stop. Let me stop. Let me
I'm
stop. Let me stop.
screaming, baby.
Higher. Higher than I've ever been, babe.
You know, I
It's not a skip. It's just like sometimes I'm not in the mood. That's
that's
how.
real. That's very real. But like she was, I could tell that she had to sing it like that to like get it across because it's like, girl, you if she
Joint
sound
in hand.
drunk and sloppy and fucked up, like it's like I love it.
Joint in hand. You can tell the joint was
Down,
in hand. I love it. I'm sorry. It's
love
beautiful
it,
to me.
beautiful. 10 out of 10.
Good night, Gotham.
Skip.
I know you said it's a skip. No, 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 no. I need you to put yourself in my shoes. Put yourself in my place, Kylie, bitch. Being how 16 or no, yeah, 16. Obsessed with Florence and the Machine ceremonials. Okay, at this point there wasn't. I don't think there was another. Oh no, there was another Florence and the Machine project, but I was still obsessed with ceremonials. Still obsessed with ceremonials today. First song ceremonials only for a night. Click Goodnight Gotham. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean that's Rihanna sampled Only for a Night by Florence and the Machine? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Okay, yeah,
Because what? And the gag is like this song, sure, I understand why you say it's a skip because like what's going on there.
yeah.
But I love that Rihanna just remixed that song. Like just sampled that song for kind of no reason, to be real. If we want to get into
I
it
don't think she's singing at all on it.
at all. Oh, like she just was like, let me just put this little like Florence and the Machine interlude. Like
Interlude, I guess.
I don't know who, if it maybe not even her. I don't know if she loves Florence and the Machine. I don't know if somebody on her team loves Florence and the Machine. But whoever is responsible, thank you, because baby, floored isn't even the word. Because it was really the part that she wasn't singing. I was like, you just put a song that's a
Yeah,
sample of another song on your album for no reason.
it's kind of gaggy. I get it. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's specifically that song is so good. I cannot wait till we do the Florence and the Machine DVD brief, so you have to listen to it.
I will. I'd
Because
be interested to revisit.
oh,
I don't think I've ever
ceremonials,
listened to a Florence and the Machine album in full. I don't think.
baby, ceremonials. I think might make you a stand. Actually,
If you want to do it next week, let's do it next week.
period. It's done.
Period.
Because let me tell you something. I'm actually so surprised. Not surprised, but like knowing what you know about music, like you're about to become a Florence and the Machine fan. Period. Anyways,
Can't wait.
um,
And then we
let me
have
see
two of
what
my
this
favorite Rihanna songs. Two of my favorite Rihanna songs ever.
Sophie
Pose.
was cooking, bitch.
Pose is crazy.
Get
Like
up, up, and
uh,
I ain't never liked a broke bitch.
like so dissonant. So like
Oh shit. Yeah. Still
like
some of that edginess that we get from Rihanna mixed
mhm,
with newer, more mature, I would say, sounding Rihanna.
mhm.
And then we Sex With Me So Amazing. She said, I'm gonna close this out by reminding you
My pussy.
that pussy, top tier.
My pussy.
Top tier. And
It's so
then
radio silence.
no, well, she gave us a couple more singles. We
Okay.
cannot forget two songs. One is arguably more popular than the other, but I'm gonna start with my favorite, Lemon.
I was gonna hope. Oh God, Lemon is goes crazy.
Girl, out of nowhere, she just released.
Rapping.
And the guy, I guess she low key was rapping on some of her other songs. Like I would say, Fresh Off the Runway, she's rapping.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
I see.
but like,
This
watch
song.
Pharrell on his own song,
Slay.
nerd. Then Wild Thoughts.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
I actually do not like that song.
You
I've never
don't.
really liked it. No, not
I, c-
really.
I don't like the boys part, but I love
If
how
it was just Rihanna, I
me
could
being
talk.
me
But
being gay, and I'm like, "Ugh, her makeup in the video, but her makeup in the video where it was like just that blue with just that
no,
red. And
she looked amazing.
oh God.
But I think it was just so overplayed. Like, girl, in my college that year, everybody was having Wild Thoughts. I don't know.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow, wow, wow. And then
Lift
let
me up.
me up.
My fans are gonna kill me if I come back after all this time with a lullaby.
And that's exactly what she did.
This bitch is diabolical.
And I still haven't
She's
heard the second song. There's two songs from that movie and haven't heard it because I
I,
already know she'll piss me off.
Yeah. But pretty much radio silence from Rihanna since then, running businesses, having
And then
kids
she
left and
said,
right.
"Yes, I will do the Super Bowl after having not released an album, and then still haven't because everyone was like, she didn't release the album. She has no, she didn't.
She said,
Oh, who said that? She said y'all said that. I didn't say that.
"No shade. Why do I literally feel like she was only on the Super Bowl to promote Fenty Beauty for that? Like
She
when
was.
when she put the lipstick on, I was like, this bitch,
She was. The fuck,
this
girl.
bitch."
She literally said, "I'm pregnant, so whatever the fuck y'all thought was going to happen is not going to
No
happen."
shade. I my pregnant ass would not have been on them goddamn stages like that, lifting up and
She's
floating
like,
down and shit.
"Y'all
But
better be lucky y'all got these songs,
I no
this
shade. Yeah,
performance." And I was very happy because I was not. I did not think she's gonna do it. I fully was like, mm-mm.
I was gagged.
I was gagged, but I didn't think. No, I'm saying I didn't think she was gonna release an album. I should have finished my sentence. I like everyone was like, she's gonna do. No, she's not. I just knew it. I was just like, she's not gonna do that. When Apple Music had that video of Rinna singing "Where Have You Been" to promote the Super Bowl performance, gaggy. Because if I'll put a picture here, but I do have a Rihanna tattoo, which I actually think is so funny because like
You do.
Rihanna is like, I don't ever say like Rihanna is like my top favorite artist, like top 5, but like she's everyone's favorite artist. You know what I mean? Like it just for me, my that tattoo represents like my love for pop culture because it's
She's the last singles girl. Like
yeah.
she's one of the
Like
last
it
divas.
literally like for me, my Rihanna Rinna tattoo like symbolizes for me just like my love for pop culture, my love for pop music, like my love for niche pop culture references. Like I think it's a little bit bigger than Rihanna, and also it's like I love Rihanna. Like I do love Rihanna. It's
I
like
love Rihanna.
I love Rihanna. So yeah, and I love it's like if you know, you know, because a lot of people do not know. I did not know that a lot of people don't follow Rihanna on Instagram. That's I found out through this tattoo. Okay, we have to move on.
Yeah. But shout out to Rihanna. We love you.
So now we're gonna move on to the segment of the episode, 6 songs for working 9 to 5. This is timed specifically to be for Labor Day. If you didn't get the joke, but who wants to go first?
I'll go first because I can take us back to
Yes, please.
the Little Gym days, honestly. Like,
Oh God.
yeah. Um this would be the song that I listened before I went to work
Okay.
every day, like for like years, honestly. And it's kind of crazy, but like it started when we worked at the Little Gym together. So
For
shout out
context,
to
everyone, Riley and I did work together in high school at
yeah.
a gymnastics place called the Little Gym, which was
And the
honestly
kids were
it's kind
it
of
was so
legendary, but like crazy.
yeah, like that's a whole different era. But
Yeah.
my first song is kind of random, but it's called Center Thy Will by the Clark Sisters. It is a gospel song. For those who are unfamiliar with the Clark Sisters and who are familiar with Beyonce, this is the song that is sampled in Church Girl. Um,
Oh, okay.
so that will be familiar to you. But I have been like a Clark Sisters, I don't want to say stan, but like a Clark Sisters stan since like birth, basically.
Mm. I don't know a
And
bigger Clark sister stand.
you said what?
I said I don't know a bigger Clark sister stand
Down.
besides
I'm
you.
yeah. Um, and this song, in terms of like a religious or in terms of like a prayer, meditative, like being asked to be centered in like a higher power sort of will, or should be like trying to surrender yourself to a higher power. It's something that I felt I had to do when dealing with them kids and stuff. Like it literally it literally grounded me like in a real way. So when I'm like working 9 to 5, this is the first song I thought of because I'm like, this song I literally just used to listen to before all of my shifts. It's an amazing song. I love the Clark sisters. And musically, you girls could never. Vocally, you girls could never. So
Yeah.
center thy will, the Clark sisters, get
Work.
into it.
Love that. Okay, so my songs, I definitely took. It took. I had a lot of songs that I could have said because, like, girl, I've been working since the Little Gym, so so have you. But like, you know, so I my first song is a little, I would say, more self-explanatory, but I felt like it had to be on this playlist. But my first song is "Working for the Weekend"
By
by
who?
don't remember. Loverboy, Excuse me. Everybody's working for the weekend. You know that song?
It sounds familiar.
Everybody's looking. Yeah, it's
It
just
sounds
like a
familiar.
yeah. The way I wrote down the song, it did not write down who wrote it. I'm crying.
That is so funny.
1981.
Word.
Loverboy from the album Get Lucky. I think you would know it.
I probably it sounds super. I don't know it off the top of my head.
But because this the girl, everybody's working for the weekend. Like when I
We
thought about this,
are.
first song I thought of because I was like, at the end of the day, no matter what job I have, I'm working for that weekend, bitch.
That's real.
Sorry
I'm
about it.
working to go out and partying.
365 party girl, like yeah. So literally that's all I don't really have much to say either. Like that, I just had to put it on this playlist because I felt like it's the thesis of everyone who works.
Down.
Like girl. Um. So yeah, what's your next song?
Slam. My next song, I honestly had a lot of. I also, in the way that you feel like this song had to be on there, I felt like this song had to be on here. But this song is by an artist who. It's Spaceships by Kanye West. You know, Spaceships from the College Dropout, this very first album.
No, I know the song. I'm just surprised that you picked it.
Yeah. This is like
Oh, but okay,
immediately.
wait. Now that I'm thinking about it, okay, I've been working the slave ship. And yeah. Okay,
Yeah. Um I can't hide my love for Kanye West.
it's fine. It's your
That's
podcast.
it's my truth, it's my tea. And there was a period in time where I feel like Kanye really kind of spoke to like the regular kind of working class person.
Mm-hmm.
And this
And
song
first
is,
two albums.
yeah, like come on now. Like I feel like he really was one of us at some point. So like this
Yeah,
song is like a a,
that's T. If
a
you know
way,
this song,
yeah, like
girl, yeah,
amazing. Marvin Gaye sample, a distant lover from Let's Get It On, iconic. And like I said, whatever is going on with Kanye now, I believe is an amalgamation of several things. And I will always have a soft spot in my heart for Kanye. He's a Gemini.
that's
Um,
fair. I
you
mean,
know,
I want what's best for him. That's all I'm gonna say.
period.
But no, that's yeah. Okay, that's a fair. That's a
Cause
fair.
I definitely was like, I can't have a song. We can't have a playlist about working a job, and I don't include. If I fuck the man, then I'm gonna fuck the manager up, steal it from work. Like, oh my
No,
god,
yeah. And the thing is like working does feel like slavery sometimes.
it kind of
So
does. So I do wish I could just buy a spaceship and fly away, like dead ass.
I think when it comes to Kanye West, like
Do you think Kanye West is a diva?
yes, yes,
That would
such a diva. Are you
a
fucking kidding me?
yeah, he kind of is very diva.
Yes, diva down. Like hello, yes, one of the
Yeah,
most devious divas. Like what are we talking about?
that's actually, yeah.
We could have a debrief, and that would be the only way you would get me to listen to Donda and Donda too.
Oh, girl, still to baby to this day, anything like post like the life of Pablo, you really, I like in
If we do
full.
a Kanye diva debrief, like it'll probably stop at Life of Pablo. No shade.
I'm screaming.
Anyways, love that choice. Actually, haven't listened to that song in a while. Well, we can probably imagine why, but
I'm screaming. But I had to put it on here. I
I
feel
do
like
like that you put it on. Oh, I was gonna say, I feel like with Kanye West, I do think with separating the art from the artist, it's a case by case basis. I don't think it can be a
I
blanket.
kind of agree.
And I think that with Kanye, it is fully like completely fair and understandable to say you like any song from debut to Life of Pablo. Like I completely understand. You will not get any like sort of comment from me.
Yeah.
Like that is completely fair. I
And there are some songs post Life of Pablo that I've heard that I've enjoyed, but
wouldn't know.
it's
Haven't heard him.
yeah, it's I will say there also I will say there I also feel there was like a quality dip after a certain point also. But I
I don't
feel
know
like
what
there was a
happened.
dip in his literal mental well-being.
Oh
So
yeah, so
I think that kind of coincided with that.
correlation.
But
But yeah,
shout out to Kanye West. Spaceships is my second song. If you're not familiar with that or the College Dropout, his earlier work, I highly recommend it. Love Kanye West, and that's my second song.
So my second song is "Gone" by Charlie XCX featuring Christine and the Queens,
Okay.
because when I quit my job, one thing about me, I'm gonna quit a job,
Period.
girl. Because no shade, like, yeah, I am always thinking about what's next. No shade, but I do love my current job, and I'm not thinking about leaving for anyone listening. Like, I that this is in the past.
Period.
But when I was uh in college, I was an RA and I quit controversially to be an RA somewhere else
Oh
and make
God,
money.
yes.
And it was it was very drama and the things that ensued afterward. I won't even get into that, but I do remember that when that happened, I was playing Gone a lot. I think it had just come out as well, but like, cause girl, I have to go. I'm so sorry. But it feels so cold in here. It's just literally like, whenever I think about leaving a job, I think about this song, because why do we keep when the runner runs?
I couldn't tell you.
Why do we love when we're so mistaken? Incredible song, underrated Charlie song. I love Christine and the Queens. I love their song, excuse me. People, I've been sad. Um, just like, the video is great. I just feel like this song doesn't really get talked about a lot in Charlie's discography. But it resonated with me, bitch, because I have to go. That Gemini Rising,
I have to go.
I have to go. Literally, that's how she sings it. I love it. Like, my Gemini Rising saves me, I think, a lot, because that Leo and that Scorpio want me to stay and be loyal to things, but that Gemini who's not afraid to leave, we love you. And I'm sorry, like, that's my only Gemini placement, but it ate
I'm screaming.
down.
Well, one day we'll stop getting slandered as much, and people will wake up and smell the coffee. But till then,
I think, yeah. Um but yeah, I love Gone. I Whenever it's such a specific feeling of like
hmm
knowing that you need to leave a job. I'll say that, at least. And like,
I've definitely been in a place where I was like, "Girl, this is the last straw."
no, yeah, when you get to that last straw and you were like, it feels so cold in here. Like, that job I was working, my RA job, like, there were a lot of people that I didn't like and who didn't like me, and it was just like very racially tensions as well.
Come on, you
And
Miss Rachel Tensions.
that's funny. Drag name Rachel Tension.
No,
Rachel.
that's from Tu Wong Fu. That's RuPaul's character in Tu Wong Fu.
Oh, never mind.
When
Well,
she came out in the Confederate flag dress, that and she kind of freaked it. Like she's like, yeah.
but no, I it's my second song.
Period. Period. Shout out to Charlie.
Yeah, shout out
365
to her.
Party Girl. All right. My final song is from a diva who has been feeding me, and she just actually finished cooking a meal and served me a plate just literally, I think, yesterday, as we're recording. This diva
Oh,
is Miss Tinashe,
oh,
who just released her album Quantum Baby
come
yesterday,
on!
the day that we're recording.
Shout out to you, bitch.
And
Shout
my
out to
final
you.
song is Getting No Sleep by
Yes,
Tinashe,
we ain't getting
because
no sleep, nada. We
we
ain't getting
ain't
no
getting
sleep,
no sleep,
nada.
no, no.
We
We
ain't getting
ain't
no
getting
sleep,
no sleep,
ah.
no, no. We ain't getting no sleep, no, no. I've been working all week, oh yeah. I've been doing all oh yeah. I leave on this kind of, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. Ah! Like she, like,
Nibbled, gobbled, everything. Devoured. There's nothing left on our plate.
and especially after like this new album came out, it's just like Tinashe's choices like never cease to amaze me. She's such an amazing artist, and like her music is so her like all of her music is so good, and I'm just obsessing over this most recent album. But
It's so good.
this album, excuse me,
No
this
broke
song was released.
boys. That's my girl. If you know me, you know that is my theme song. I don't do that.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Like how it opens, like I love a song where, because this is, we're talking about No Broke Boys for just a hot second, but
Yeah.
I love a song where you can, it's like hard to find out where the one is, like it's hard to figure out where the beat is until you like the beat drops. It's like
What they
kind of
tell
like,
you, yeah.
yeah, I love it. Another example that comes to mind is Summer Tears by Little Dragon. You're kind of like, what the fuck is happening, and then it's like the beat comes and it's like um But Tinashe is a insane musician, and like this song is kind of like UK garagey, but it's like it still got like
It's
some like
nasty. It's more
swag. Like
demure sister.
it's adore. I love it, and I have been working all week. Like no shade, this
Yeah,
warehouse job is digging deep in my ass,
yeah.
and
We're gonna get you out of there. Don't worry.
thank you, Diva. But Tinashe's been pulling me through. So check out Getting No Sleep. Listen to Quantum Baby if you haven't already. Quantum Baby is a fabulous album, and that's my third song.
Wow. Now, okay. So first of all, Tinashe, I look. I personally think the song of the summer is Not Like Us, but you're number two. Nasty.
Yeah, Nasty is my song of the summer, 100%.
I think like depending on who you are, it's those one of those two. I think just objectively Not Like Us, just because like the cultural relevance. But Nasty is like if you actually go to the club. Like I mean, I guess I heard both of them in the club yesterday, but
I'm screaming.
actually they only played one full song, and that was Nasty. So maybe
If you
she's
keep up
taking
with
it.
me,
Also, this episode is coming out in September, but Mama, summer's not over until September 20 fucking first, bitch. Let's stop acting like summer's over and everyone's so sad because summer's over. Oh no. Girl, we have like a whole nother month. Like, please
yeah,
chill.
we don't go back to school in August, y'all. Like, come on now.
Well, in Arkansas you do, but
No, I'm saying we as adults, babe.
oh yeah, like it's okay.
Yeah,
Like it's still hot as fuck. Like let's
yeah.
not. So I hate it's like one of my pet peeves. I hate when it turns August 15th and the bitch are like, okay, let's bring the pumpkins. Let's and I'm like, sweetie, no.
And he made sweaters and made flannel.
Everyone can't wait to be fucking cold for some reason. I'm like, girl, I'm enjoying dressing like a fucking thought and living my best 365 party girl life. No shade. Because like when we have to get coat checks, ew, there's nothing more just annoying than a coat check. Like no shade. Like, ugh. Anyway, sorry, y'all ain't real summer babies.
Excuse me.
But
I'm not. I kind of hate the summer, no shade, but I also am still in Arkansas, so
right, no, like
summer's a little different.
okay, so my last song is now that I'm thinking about all the songs that have been on the playlist, it is a little out there and gonna be a little bit sonically different. Sorry about that, but I do have to put it on here. My last song is Me 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 by 100X.
Oh, I'm not familiar with this song, but I know,
So
of course, I know who 100 Gex is. But
yeah, so this song came out like before 10,000 Gex, um, but like it's like the one of the songs on there. Basically the song just says you'll never really know anything about me, and I feel like that.
that's hilarious.
That's what I take into every job.
That part.
Because for I've taken friends from every job, you know, and we're friends, and like you will know stuff about me. Before the majority of those people, you might think you know, but you don't. No, that's all I'm gonna say.
Clock that T.
And I truly believe in that. Like I think there has to be a separation. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can't become best friends with like actual best friends like with your bosses or something like that, and then most times your coworkers. Like I think you truly have to engage who you can trust and stick to that, because the moment you sway from that,
Intuition down.
down, down, like yeah. So me 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 incredible song. I maybe my favorite 100X song, I don't know, but I listen to it all the time. Like truly chaotic as fuck, but I think one of their most digestible songs, honestly,
Mm-hmm.
because as we know, they get a little crazy.
As I
Um,
understand, yeah.
but I love 100X, I really do. The ADHD part of me, like, please. Um, but no, if you know the song, like, truly, like, such a mood. Because because Laura is basically like, I think it's more about like a relationship thing. Like I don't really, it's hard to like understand like what the lyrics are actually, who they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
I think it could either be like a parent or like I don't know. But yeah, the thesis of this song is that you will never truly know, never really know anything about me.
And I kind of
And
feel
it
that
sounds
very
like a
heavily.
game. It sounds like a video game, and that's why I love it so much. Like literally the first, like I actually want you to play the first 10 seconds of the song.
That's cute.
It's cute. But yeah, and it gets a little more chaotic, but that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, that's my third song. I think everyone should keep in mind what I said. So that was 6 songs for. Let's recap our songs.
My first song was Center Thy Will by the Clark Sisters.
Then it was Working for the Weekend by Loverboy.
My second song was Spaceships by Kanye West.
um, and then my next song was Gone by Charlie XCX featuring Christine and the Queens.
Followed by Getting No Sleep by Tinashe.
And the last song was Me, 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 Me by 100X. Woo!
Check
Check
them
out
out.
the playlist.
Playlist links in the description.
Let us know what you would have put. Um, yeah. So now we're going to move on to our next segment called Questions for Queers. And Riley, I believe you received the question.
I did receive a question from one of my dear friends. Shout out to all of
Constituents.
my dear friends. Um, my question was, if your life were a TV show, what would your life's theme song be? And I
Hmm.
have had an answer to this question ever since I've heard this song, actually.
Well, then you go first.
I am happy to go first. So for those who are not familiar, Santa Gold is one of my favorite artists. She's been like one of my favorite artists since middle school. And she has a song called Can't Get Enough of Myself. And
Oh, I know this song.
literally it would be it is my theme song. Every single lyric in this song I identify with. If I wasn't me, I'm quite sure I want to be. I'm pretty major and I'll say it out loud. Like if that's not my whole thing. And I don't know, it just feels sort of theme songy to me.
Hmm.
And it's a kind of a great song to like get you in like a ooh boom dun, da, da, da. Like it's a very cute song. So if my life were a TV show, I feel like that would be
Hmm.
my theme song with Santa Gold's Blessing because I love her so much. And that's gonna
Um.
be a DVD brick that goes crazy.
Oh yeah. You know, surprisingly, I don't like have an initial thought. I think because I relate to so many songs,
That's
but I
real.
do have a playlist for myself called Leo Sun because I am a Leo. Um, and and I'm looking on here, and I'm thinking, I'm like, I don't know if any of these like would be this one of the songs, but I don't want to like the truth, like my answer. I don't want to say it because I feel like I've talked about this song so many times on this podcast. But
Is it Next Level Charlie?
yeah, like
Down, ah,
I
down.
just it's just the tea, or maybe like mm, let me look on my other playlist
And
because
take
I'm
your
like,
time.
yeah, I'm like, or you know what would kind of go off Beef Flow Mix as a theme song
That would be
because
that
that
would
one
be
is another
crazy as a theme song. Are you crazy?
that song really I love that
I
fucking
like Cash. Like I could see the sequence and everything. Like I
yeah.
could see it.
Do the dash, can you make it go fast? Like a man. Yeah. All I want is a man. If she could be mine, and I'm a silly man. Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good.
I think that actually might be my answer instead. Big
That's
Flow.
actually that's really good.
Thank you.
That's really good. I could see it.
Because that's
I could
my
see it.
shit.
What would your like okay, like would your TV show be like a dramedy? Would it be
Absolutely not. Sitcom down.
sitcom down?
Down. I love sitcoms. I always try to get AJ to watch sitcoms with me and they never care. But I love a sitcom. Like give me a situational comedy, bitch. Like put some characters that are all friends in different scenarios being funny. Like I don't like dramatic shit. Like I want to laugh. Like I'm not
That's
really like I
cute.
don't watch that much dramatic shit. Like the most dramatic thing that I probably watch is The Boys, and even that is funny as fuck. So which I think you should start watching. Side note.
Everybody keeps saying that. I need
You would
to.
love The Boys, bitch. Oh my god, it is so funny. Like Homelander, as crazy as he is funny as fuck. Like, please. Um, but yeah, Beat Flow Mix, Flow Millie, shout out to you, girl.
Oh my god,
Love you down.
Queen, Queenie. I feel like my TV show would be like a mockumentary, like Modern Family or The Office,
Ooh,
but like
yeah.
also like one of those where it's like kind of serious, almost like Succession, where you don't know whether to laugh or like be like, what? So like I would kind of want it to be like somebody's actually like there holding the camera type shit. Like,
Documentary, yeah.
but also like
Okay.
very kind of very funny, but also
Like The Office, like literally, like it has its serious moments and almost some of its boring moments, but like it is funny.
yeah.
Yeah, fair. I can see that for you actually. Yeah. Wow, that's a good question.
Or an anime.
T down.
Or an anime, but
Yeah.
that's like I
Wow.
can't draw.
I'm crying. Yeah, I like my favorite shows are sitcoms, except for I wouldn't say Sex and the City is a sitcom. Well, there's an argument. Situational comedy, sure. I would say it's a dramedy,
Hmm.
but it is very funny. Um, but anyways, Sex and the City is my favorite TV show of all time. If you didn't know,
That's fascinating.
yeah.
Maybe
Um,
what
anyway,
if I said SpongeBob?
that's very valid.
I mean, like
Arguably, like one of the most culturally relevant shows of all time.
I
So
reference SpongeBob every day.
I would argue more than The Simpsons
Come on
for
now.
a certain generation, for Gen Z.
Yeah, I'm gonna say y'all old people, y'all, that's y'all shit.
Well,
But
they're still predicting things, girl.
girl,
It's kind of scary.
it
I'm
is a
not gonna
little.
lie.
I don't know. Shout out to Eric Stefani.
Literally. Okay, but yeah. So wow, I love that question.
That was a great question. Thank you to my friend from work who asked me that. Um, and with that, that ends Six Songs for the Podcast. Everything that you need to know, including the playlist link, including all of our social medias, all of that will be in the description box below. If you have any suggestions on what you'd like to see Six Songs for,
Mm.
then please leave them in the comments below. Please send us questions, and we thank you for listening. Please share this with all your friends if you're actually having fun.
Yeah. If you have a suggestion for a diva, if you have anything, we are open to suggestions.
Please.
Um, but yeah. And with that, I would say thank you for listening and good night, everybody.
Free Palestine, bitch.
Songs for songs for songs for